Jansen Harris reporting for the Just Good Network. They just ruled out Matt Ryan. He will not play at home against Seattle this weekend. Last week, he suffered a high ankle sprain when he got hurt against the Rams. The Rams defense was killing him all game, hurrying him, hitting him. He was sacked 5 times. Offensive line, yet again, didn't play well. Now, I think this is a smart move by the Falcons. They should sit Matt Ryan out, and next week they have the bye, so that's cool. Then weeks following, at the Saints, at Carolina, some pretty decent defensive lines and pretty good defenses, so maybe sit him out even longer. To me, there is no rush to bring Matt Ryan back. The season is basically over. Looking at their schedule, you can't realistically think they're going to beat the Saints twice or Carolina twice, and then I see at San Francisco. There's no games where I'm looking at the schedule that's a guaranteed win for the Falcons. Tampa Bay, Jacksonville maybe. I just don't see it. Now, some people want to blame Matt Ryan, saying Matt Ryan sucks, this, that, and the third. And to be quite frank, I blame quarterbacks a lot too because they're the highest paid guys on the team, so they're going to take a lot of blame. Some people get pissed off about it. I don't care, but let's just point out the facts. Matt Ryan, he's tied with the league most 15 touchdown passes with Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson. Also, though, does have 8 interceptions, which is bad, more than he had last season, but he's completing 70% of his passes. So Matt Ryan really isn't having a bad year. He's thrown for 2,000 passing yards, 2,170 passing yards, 98.7 passer rating. He hasn't been awful. The offensive line has been awful. The defense and Dan Quinn has been awful, to be honest. You're giving up 31.9 points a game. That's 31st in the league. That's terrible. This defense hasn't stopped anybody. I've seen bad to average quarterbacks, and some of these average quarterbacks, they get credit for being average when they're really just bad, go in there and whip up on the Falcons. So the defense is just, they're pathetic. They're basically at the bottom of the barrel. Last 3 games alone, they're getting 53 points they've given up, 34 points, then 37 points. That is awful. That's 41 points a game they're giving up in the last 3 weeks. So we have to put that in consideration. The defense hasn't done anything to help the offense out at all. And the offense, they're not scoring a lot of points. This isn't a team that offense is just so amazing. I'm looking at some of the point totals right now. Yeah, they had 33 points against a crap defense in the Cardinals and 32 against Houston, but then we're looking at games against the Titans where they had 10 points. The Rams, they had 10 points. Minnesota, they had 12 points. The Eagles, they had 24, but it's not like the offense was just going crazy. This isn't a great offensive team. So just keep that in mind. Not a great offensive team, pathetic defense. Dan Quinn basically lost the line. But to sum it all up, I think Matt Ryan, there's no reason for them to rush Matt Ryan back in this situation. It's not like the Falcons are going to be a playoff team. This is looking like a team that's going to be drafted in the top 5. I hate to say it, but it's just the truth. Devontae Freeman really hasn't done shit. Maybe it's Vito Smith's time. He's not looking like the same back. He's looking slow. Just things aren't opening up for him. There's some people making excuses. Oh, the offensive line is that and third. I understand the offensive line plays a huge factor. But going back to my original point, when teams are winning and they're giving quarterbacks all this credit and skill positions all this credit, you don't really talk about the offensive line. Well, all of a sudden, you guys start losing, or teams start losing. Now we want to point out how bad the offensive line is. So we'll see. Hopefully, Matt Schaub can get the spark. But again, I expect them to get killed by Seattle. This should be another easy win for Seattle. Russell Wilson, if you have him on your fantasy team, I suggest you keep him there because he should go for 3-4 touchdown passes, and they're going to do what they want to do with the Falcons.